Okay, how you doing, everybody? It's me, Bonga922, another episode review. Oh, we got Jason Man! That's this little shirt I got from the mall. Alright, so Inspectre, Season 2, Episode 7. What's this called again? A Wish Upon a Star? Oh my god. This title, listen, really, this anime is really going this full on 100% at Mach speed Pinocchio Disney. They're really trying to do that. Well, more or less, this episode continues from last week. Basically, Ironakawa, or Kotoko, and Kuro show up with Tai-san, that woman, and she basically explains to them the whole kit and caboodle of what's going on over there, and we basically find out from her to them about Pinocchio. Now, this is actually a curse, if you can believe that shit. Basically, the long sense of it is Zentai-san, I think his name is Zentai, he put the names of, this is a spoiler, but fuck it, put the names of the people he wanted to be, which include the 4 college students that killed his grandson in the hit and run, and Tai-san. The explanation is kind of weird of why he did that, put her name there, but basically, I guess he didn't like her whatever. Didn't like her lifestyle or some crazy crap. Because she too had children who were killed in an automobile accident. And she didn't really, I don't know. She was profiting off them. It was a very weird thing. But, ooh, sorry. We start off basically, them planning to take this Pinocchio out. And the reason why it's so difficult is because a meteor hit a tree. And the meteor itself was stuck in this tree branch. And that's why Pinocchio has this electricity ability because of this meteorite. Now, they combat this by having Kuro just get shocked by it. He gets fried. He comes back. You know the story. He eventually grabs the future he seeks, and they're able to trap it. But Kotoko, before that happens, does explain to Tai-san that if they destroy Pinocchio, all the people who are cursed are going to die. And that includes the 4 college students and Tai-san, believe it or not, as I said before. And the villagers would be upset and guilty and filled with regret because of this. So what ends on happening is they trap it. They trap it in this hole, and they have this rope that goes around its arm that can shoot lightning. You're like, Zoo! He's like, Thor. Zoo! And Kuro just goes in there. Kuro? He goes in there and finds the names, and he starts using a chisel to chisel out the names, and they disassemble it. And that's pretty much it. Kind of weird the way that went down, because you didn't really piece together that that's what was going on here until like the very end. But that was more or less the map of what was going on here with this case. Now, The funny thing is that during this episode, and this is the second anime that did this, out of nowhere, Kotoko says, "Yeah, and I'm not a maiden anymore." Huh? Apparently, she let slip that she had sex with Kuro. Huh? Where did this happen? Off screen? Off screen you had sex? Okay. Right. And I said the second anime because there's this other anime. I don't want to really bore this because we're talking about this episode, but pertains to it. Called Chilling in My 30s, Fired from the Demon Lord's Army. There's this guy named Dariel who gets fired from the Demon Lord's Army by this guy, this General Demon, who he's a douche. He was a douche and fires him. But then he goes to this human village and eventually meets this girl and they bunk. And the way they show it is so hilarious. I really should not talk about this, but I have to just say this part. In the episode, he's going down the stairs and he collapsed. He's like, I was like, what? But that was the other anime I wanted to bring up that had that kind of, they had sex thing. But this was a good episode, more or less. I thought, a lot of connections with Pinocchio, which, I mean, if we're being, I could go on and on about Pinocchio. I mean, there is one thing I will say to you guys that I think everyone should definitely watch. If you liked this episode when you see it and the whole mythos behind this Pinocchio, go watch on Netflix Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. That is a good Pinocchio. Not Disney's crap. That. Because it's real, it's in your face, it's an emotional ride, and yeah. But overall, like I said, good episode, good conclusion. We're probably going to get some more stuff next week with this show. I don't know how they can go from here. It's me. But we'll probably get more intrigue and what have you. But we'll have another case, and we're probably going to get more detailed deets on Kuro's cousin, Rika. Yeah, that's showdown's going to probably happen. I don't know how that's going to go down, though, because I do notice in the opening, we see a lot of more characters being shown. So it's probably another case on the horizon. But if it's Bankai 922, like I said, give this a 9 out of 10, probably more or less. Good way to end the case. They captured it. They removed the names. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.